Welcome back to the production dude. Today, we are continuing Kill Work Love. So honestly, I enjoyed this from the first time I played it, so we are continuing. And of course, if you don't know already, the psycho nurse named Anna, she's a yandere and she has an obsession with us. She horny for Mr. Jack right here. And right now, I think we kind of just touched on the past of both Jack and Grace. So now, I think we're continuing with that. So we're trying to like piece together all the events. Anyway, so we're about to have Grace goes, "That's amazing, Jack." And yeah, it's referring to when Jack told Grace like, "Oh, this girl named Anna came up to me like we were old friends." Yeah. So she must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right, from the time you can't remember. I don't know. Might be some sort of scam artist. Gotta make me invest in Bitcoin, bro. Where are my stonks gonna go? I just come up with that idea of Anna being a scam artist. It seemed a good enough excuse to not go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack. At least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I've got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Hey, you better not, though. You better not be unloyal. Alright, don't be so rude to her next time, okay? I wasn't being rude, I swear. You so were. Okay. Yeah, so what if I was? What you gonna do about it? It's not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. And don't you think it'd be good for you, too? To be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. Then maybe some things would start making sense. You could put whatever happened, behind you. But nothing happened, yeah, I forgot. Something must have happened, Jack. People don't... Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she started running her fork through the peas on her plate. We were having dinner. People don't what? Well, people don't do that at night, unless something happened to them. I keep telling you, it must be some weird kind of insomnia. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will, eventually. Well, why not try this? The memories you have. It's like they want out. I think they should get out too. Then you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does that work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It helped me a lot, you know? Thinking about what happened to me, seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. I stubbornly refused to answer, went on eating like there hadn't been a conversation at all. Alright, so the rest of the entry. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Apparently I shouted and kicked at night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. Oh. Alright, so he has that going on. Maybe I still do all that? Who knows? Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. I'm fairly sure I don't. That's not to say I can't sleep all that well. Funny how at one point, something like that was the biggest problem in my life. It was so long ago. Or, at least it feels like so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyway, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. It really freaked her out the first few times it happened, but then she kinda just got used to it. Or as used as you can get. Made me feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was about it. Screaming every few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay, so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. But it didn't matter in the end, if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. Alright, what do we got? Oh, so the second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. Oh, hold up. Hey, yo, what's... Shit looks sketchy, what the hell? Bruh. And I don't mean that in the drawing type of sketchy, I mean the suspicious type of sketchy. What the hell? I was coming back from a morning shift at the store. Oh, we're going down a hallway? Okay, so I went into our building, up to the second floor, down the hall to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door.
Well, hi, bonjour.
Oh, it's her. And now ahead, ow! You know, that someone was her. Anna. Jack? Oh, goodness. What are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed at the door, as if to ask if I lived there. Yes, that's my apartment. As you damn well know. The hallway air felt warm and stale, soup-like. What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello? Wait, huh? And here. She pushed something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic wrap. There was something brown on the plate. What? Ew. Oh, okay, brownies. I'm sure you'll like them. Okay, I thought you meant like a brown stain on it. I was like, oh, what the hell would you do to it?
You stupid.
When I was brownies, okay. Anyway, but we're not neighbors, I tell you. Spat the words out. Yes, we are, because I said so. Yeah, I'm right over there. Anna showed me the door to the right of mine. Ah, that place had been empty for weeks. For sure the guy who lived there before was a heroin addict. Damn. Oh, wait, he didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'd end up living so close by again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this could happen by accident. Anna laughed. It was like, wait, it was a sound like a fork scraping a plate. Well, you can believe it's a coincidence, or you can choose to not believe. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I hope you didn't poison them or anything. Oh, not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Oh, here we go. Who is Grace? My girlfriend? Yeah, who else do you think? No, I'm kidding. I pointed at our door with my thumb. We live together. My idea was that, in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I gently told her I was taken. Oh, wait, did you see that? Like, for a second, her eyes just flashed into craziness. Bro. Anyway, she's like, Grace. Yes. She must be a nice girl. The best I've ever known. Yeah, Asa, she the fucking best. She the fucking best. Alright, she's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. And she's not here right now. But, bye. Have a great time. I pretended to unlock the door. It's already unlocked because Grace was home. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I found I could barely breathe freely again. I thought it said barely breathe. Anyway, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Talking to this girl? Be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Writing all this down, I could see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it don't seem that bad at all. A friend I hadn't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked with me for a bit, and then happened to move in right next to me. But I knew something, or I knew, yeah, right from the start there was something off about her. That is not something to ignore. Paranoid? Yeah. But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's because I let my guard down that all this shit happened. Alright, back in the hospital. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy, or he probably just went to sell some insurance. Hey, bro, you still want some health insurance, or... Alright, what if something happened to him? It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia. It's the Usos. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's not paranoia. That's plain stupid. And I can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. But I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, I don't think, yeah, the hospital would be at a loss. If anything, nothing's gonna happen. I'll have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from craning my head side to side all the time to look at the sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now. I'm not looking there as much. It's weird how a little neck pain is causing me trouble. How broken and battered the rest of me is. No, I probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. It might up my dosage. What do I do then? If my brain turned to mush.
What is that?
They'll be like, what the neck do, bro? And then they won't know, because you're dead. Oh, maybe then I'd be happy. In any case, I have things to do. I need a clear mind to do them. I hope that what I'm writing makes sense. I hope I haven't gone down the rabbit hole already. And all I'm doing is scrawling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. That'd be pretty funny, I guess. In a pretty unfunny way. Alright, August 12th. And his brownies were tasty. I didn't have any, but Grace said so. All brownies! Ooh. Oh wait, I wanted to throw the brownies into the trash, but Grace caught wind of them too quickly. She's like a bloodhound when it comes to sweet stuff. Chocolate especially. Oh, chocolate! Then of course I had to explain where I got them. Huh, weird. I know, right? There's no way it's a coincidence. Yeah, it must be a sign. Sign of what? That she's stalking me? Yeah, definitely. You know, it is weird that she was stalking me, since she knew where I lived, but that she didn't know about Grace. I mean, she couldn't have known with how surprised she was. I don't think she was acting. Was it just a coincidence then? No, absolutely not. That I refuse to accept. I think I'll go say hi. I can make something for her too. Oh yeah, I'll make her a sandwich. Oh, do we have any butter left? I want to bake her some cookies. Yeah, and then you'll eat most on your own. Yeah. Hey. And she'll be like, oh, okay, let's eat the cookies together. She like eats 70% of them. And Anna's like, bro, I only had like one cookie. You ate like the rest. Before I could even touch them. Anyway, I don't see the point of going to visit her though. We'll see more than enough of her anyway. We live so close by. We're neighbors. I want us to get started on the right foot. And maybe she and I could be friends. I think that'd be nice. I wrap my arms around her. Of course, you deserve that. But please, find a friend that's not her. Why? Once again, I couldn't properly explain why. I couldn't put it down as anything more than a hunch. A gut feeling I'd get whenever I was near her. I've at least got to see her for myself. It seems she's really such a horrible person. Trust me, you're better off without it. Alright, so the next day in the afternoon, I was lying down on our sofa. I was nursing a headache that I had since this morning. Grace told me she'd be right back. She went out of the apartment with something in her hands, and then I smelled freshly baked cookies from the kitchen. Oh. It still took me about 2 minutes to piece the puzzle together. Oh shit, I whispered. I was immediately up. Not good. Not good. Yabe! Panic struck me harder than I would expect. It was like, with Grace seeing Anna all by herself, some vulnerable part of me was exposed. I wanted to bring Grace back and lock the door, and keep her safe, and never, ever let her out of my sight. But I also didn't want to go in there. I just stood there, head in my hands, wondering what the hell to do. All at once, I was telling myself to go there, you coward, but also to stay here, you idiot. And somewhere far away, a tiny little voice, very tiny, very little, was telling me I was overreacting. Then there came the sound of glass breaking. Uh-oh. It had come from where else? Anna's apartment. Oh, yep. This is bad. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. Now there was no sound at all. Nothing to explain the crash. I finally overcame my cowardice. I dashed out of the apartment to hers. Alright, oh. Cycling. Okay. When I got there, I saw broken glass and blood. And Grace kneeling down, and Anna stood above her, and... Oh, and they were both smiling. You know what, hold on, I'm gonna take that first. Probably for a thumbnail. Alright, they stopped when they noticed me there, out of breath and confused. Jack? Hi, Jack. Did you decide to join us? No, what the hell is going on? This? Anna waved her hand at the floor. Wait, at all the bits of glass. White ceramic, actually. There were also scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that. So looking at the blood made me feel sick. Like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. I'd always been like that around blood. I'd never had the stomach for it. Grace was picking up the broken pieces of ceramic. There was a little accident. An accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It's my fault, really. The cookies were harder than I thought, so... I dropped the whole plate. Damn, you stupid.
Jackass!
And it was Anna's plate, too. Oh. Be careful, Grace. You might cut yourself. She's cut herself already. Look. Huh? Joey now seemed to notice the blood around her. But I... Grace checked her hands. Turned them around a few times to see from every angle, but found no cuts there. It's not me. Oh, it's my blood. Oh, it's Anna's blood. Plot twist. Anyway, Nani. Anna was, I just noticed, holding her left hand tightly with her right. Also, yeah, maybe this as well. Thumbnail. There was a little blood still trickling from between her knuckles. Oh, Neil. Grace's hands hovered around Anna's. She looked willing to help, but afraid she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? Hang on, Anna. I'm fine. I don't need you to do anything. The way Anna said that was forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away. I can still help, I swear. She remembered I was there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze? He's like, that was gauze. Anyway, oh, useless. Worthless. Frustrated, more frustrated than I'd ever seen her before. Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. She left me in there, in the belly of the beast. I tried being polite. Shame about the cookies. Real shame. I didn't get to eat a single one. Well, actually, picked up one. Wait, she picked one up with the free fingers of her left hand. Some of her blood got on the cookie. Ugh. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. Damn, she inhaled the cookie. She's like, oh, good cookie. Yeah, he said, Jesus. It's not bad at all. Still warm. Do you want one? I'll pass. I don't like eating things off the floor, bro. Oh, God, you make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. If anyone else said it. But I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. I should have left, but I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. What was taking Grace so long? She must be flustered. Poor girl. So much worry about a teeny little cut. It's not serious? It's not. How do you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. I can imagine, yeah. Anna laughed. I'm a nurse. That I couldn't imagine. It's still hard to believe, though I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. Show me your hand. Cut ran from the base of her thumb towards the middle of her hand. Also, what was the, what was that? So, the wound was thin, but long and ragged. The skin around the wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. Could have puked. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it won't even scar. Stop it! Yabe! You're really, I don't remember what I was going to say. It wasn't nice in any case. What stopped me was, Grace coming back.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh. Go man. There wasn't any gauze. Here. She brought a roll of pink toilet paper. I hope this is good enough. Arigato, Grace, but I don't really need it. You don't? No, see? The blood stopped. Anna flashed me a smile. The corners of her mouth were still red. What, was blood or just something? Alright, anyway, August 13. Good day today. Didn't see Anna once, but enough of that. After what happened, where I left off yesterday, I was sure Grace and I were on the same page. But no. She back again? Oh, in the end, I was the one who cleaned up that bloody mess on the floor. I threw away the cookies before Anna could get her hands on any more. Alright, so back in our apartment, Grace let out a long sigh. What a mess, am I right? Yeah, and it was all my fault. I meant Anna. You did just meet her, right? Yes. And? Well, I could see why you've been avoiding her. If that's what you mean. Thank you. She's beautiful. I thought she would be some shy little girl, or a crazy cat lady or something. She's like a model. Oh shit. It's like, what? Nani? None. No. I almost said nande, but that's not the right word for that. Don't try to deny it, Jack. That's why you don't want to go near her, is it? You don't want to be tempted. No, true, I don't want to be NTR'd, bro. Anyway, I shook my head. I really didn't see her that way. Now with a little more perspective, I could say it's true. What a waste of good looks. She's much more beautiful than me. Hey, don't say that. She's not. She is. Grace dropped her gaze to stare at her hands. And she wasn't mad that I ruined her plate. She wasn't scared of the blood either. She's just so... Took her hands in mine. They were cold. Grace? Jack? You're beautiful. And kind. More beautiful and kind than any other girl in the world. Lucky as hell to have you. My cheeks burned. Must have looked like a tomato. I wasn't used to saying stuff like this. I mean it. So don't say stuff like that. Okay? Oh. Grace blinked like she'd just woken up. Oh. I've been saying a lot of dumb stuff, I guess. Gomenasai. I'm a real hassle, huh? No, don't say that. And don't say you're sorry either. You've done nothing to feel sorry for. She apologized way too often. Alright, what else we got? August 15. I didn't write anything yesterday. The pain in my leg made it so I can't focus. It's been hurting like a bitch these past few days. I gave it and asked the doctor about it. Oh. Wow. Okay. Mr. Blurry Face is back. Alright, he's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. Must have taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain. I asked him if there's anything about it. Apparently the pain is a good sign. I think that's what he said. I guess my leg is healing alright. But it still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained out loud that it hurts. One of the other patients must have thought that I was talking to him. The patients here now are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but that's all. The others went away. To another part of the hospital? Or home? Or maybe to the morgue, goddamn. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurt, and a guy on the bed next to mine, a kid, actually can't be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain too. I couldn't understand most of it though. His jaw's been wired shut. Anything he tries to say turns to moans and a lot of drool. Then the nurse came in, not Anna, and told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shut up. Not much else has happened. My leg is really bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't feel like it's healing. It feels wrong. In a way that makes my teeth hurt too. I'll stop with the leg now. I have to get my mind off it. It hurts so much. I'll check where I left off the day before yesterday and go from there. Alright, back to Grace. So, you're not coming with us? Again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna is so great to hang out with. Yesterday, we went window shopping, then we went to a cafe, and then we had some bean chitting in the park. Sounds fun. You must have gotten a lot of social credits. It was. Anna's a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want all of us to be friends. So please come along? No, I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. Damn. Yeah, she really didn't knock. She's like, nah, I'm coming in, fam. Yeah, she never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace heaved a sigh. Are you sure you don't want to go? Yes, I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. We kissed. Right in front of her. I bet that's gonna like drive her to be like, oh, this bitch, and then like she doesn't. Anyway, have fun. We will. Bye.
Bye, have a great time.
Alright, bye-bye. Grace and Anna became friends. Oh wait. Ooh, maybe this too. Okay, I don't know. Like thumbnails I'm trying to get. Anyway, good friends. Very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain, seeing Grace so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say I was jealous. But she would also invite me to come with. I always declined. I eventually got used to it. And things were quiet for a while. Alright. Alright, we're back in the store. Once at the store, I was applying discounts during work hours. It should have been done before he opened up, but someone had been slacking. I won't point fingers. It was Don, the old guy. So I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the 20% off should go on or something like that. The lists they gave us were always terrible, so full of corrections you could barely read them.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, no wonder. I was about to choose from random I was about to choose at random where to apply the discount sticker. Someone put a hand on my shoulder and apparently I'm on my knees again. It's here from the waist down, or I guess chest down. Oh, Anna. Ah, my head. There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'd gotten used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright. Arigato. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Huh? Big dogs, I guess. I see. I bent down and placed a sticker, reducing the price of the dog food that had one of those wiener dogs on the packaging. Grace is in the break room, by the way. I know. I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Yeah? Why? I haven't seen you at all for the past week, you know. Didn't you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot, and you must have been busy here too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. After all these years apart, we must have a lot of stories to tell, huh? Yeah, maybe. Oh, dot dot dot. Wait. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? I don't want to make that sound. So you really don't remember anything? Nope. Yeah, I forgot. I don't remember this Buddy. I don't remember, wait, I don't remember knowing you either. Of course, now I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed or how old he was, or anything other than his name, really. But I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. But it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. I liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, that dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Too trusting. I'm sure he was. Are you really fine without knowing much about your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. I think it would feel weird if I could remember, actually. I suppose it's easier, in a way. There are some things best forgotten after all, aren't there? Huh, yeah. Yeah. Of course there are. I wish some of those things would have had the decency to stay forgotten. Why mention it now, though? Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. Uh-huh. I didn't believe her. I sensed there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what that is now, but I still don't know why she wants me to remember what she did. Is it some sick form of love? Or does she want to finish the job? Yes. Oh, is it both? Yeah. I just answered it. I don't know. I really don't. Her mind is as much of a mystery to me now as it ever was. I forgot how to read at this point. Just going through all this. Oh, Interlude. Anna in Wonderland. Oh, the sequel to Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. Anyway, dear diary. I found him. It was beautiful. It was like fate. Oh, we're reading from Anna's POV. Okay, I see. So, it was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught a scent in the air. A little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Yeah, ugh. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature. The smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months. Years, if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate. Fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognize me? Yeah, surely! I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you, in every way I could think of, but you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending? Playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear, but I've been a patient girl for far too long. Oh. You better really get, some action going on. I don't even know what I was gonna say after that. Anyway, so, dear diary, Friday. Jack Friday. I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? I'll have to change it back, Jack. From when we were married. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. Maybe a giggle when I saw it in your recordings of the employee book. I just had a peek. Nothing more. Also, I always wondered, why is his name Jack Friday? Like, who the hell has the last name Friday? He must really love Fridays. That he's like, yep. Yeah, my last name's Friday now. That's the origin. I just love Fridays. Like, both the weekday and even the restaurant. Anyway, so, just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? Bruh. I know you're playing your little game of, you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Surely you wouldn't. Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being myself, or by myself. I've waited this long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. Oh, P.S. One other thing, darling. That street where you live, isn't it in a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap, and even dangerous? I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? And working in a store? That must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead, you should be a...
Nope.
Oh. Gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. God damn. Want me to go broke? So, dear diary. I'm not gonna read it in her voice anymore because I tried doing it, but then it kind of went back to normal. So anyway, dear diary. The street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No. I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least. Very cheap. But more important than that or anything else, there was a vacancy right next to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you it will make me drunk. Getting drunk off like peeking at what I do. Probably what I search up on my browser history. Dear diary, what a beautiful dump. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked the apartment before I rented it. He's a baka. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment. Or crack addicts for that matter. I wouldn't give a damn.
Wow!
But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. But yeah, I mean, I don't agree with her on the part where she's like, whether it's roaches or rats. Bro, if there's either one of those, yeah, you can bet I'm not moving there. Oh. Like, I don't care how obsessed I get with somebody or whatever. I would not have that commitment, bro. I don't do well with roaches or rats. Well, okay, maybe rats I could handle. Because at least they're cute. But roaches, nah, fuck them. Straight up. Anyway, so, dear diary. Just back from a quick jog. Still gotta stay in shape. And the brownies are just about done. I know. I should have kept an eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know. The brownies are perfect. Not burnt. Not raw. Just right. I hope he likes them. I hope they ain't so fucking raw. Alright. Jack. I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you. The only one for you. And yet, you... I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Alright, dear diary. I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him what I have. Yeah, this is nothing at all. I can do this. Yeah, a lot of like diary entries. I'm gonna save actually. There you go. So, dear diary, I met her today. Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped a plate. My plate too, of cookies. There were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in, just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood for a wound so small. The blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. Looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. I love you, Suki. Dear diary. I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now. Everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat. And she's always coming over to my apartment. Without Jack. She's become a real bother, honestly. But I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. So of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's okay though. She believes you. That dumb little...
Nope.
Yo, finish that thought. Alright. I think after this I will just end it, because these diary entries, bro. Come on. So, dear diary. I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign. So that I know you remember. One sign. Anything is fine. Alright, whatever. Another dear diary. I'm just gonna overwrite this. Yeah. I think we'll just end it here. Honestly, with what we have, like, it's pretty interesting now that we're actually going into Anna's perspective. I wonder if maybe in this we also go to Grace's perspective. That would actually be kind of interesting. Because, like, how does Grace see everything from her POV? Like, I'm curious, because I know, like, Jack said, like, oh, she's kind of clumsy and whatever, and she also apologizes a lot, so she must have a lot of thoughts running through her head. But no, with the Anna one, like, it made it more interesting, too, because now, like, you get to learn more about what she has been thinking the entire time. And with the war, like, it seems like, you know, obviously it seemed like at first Anna wasn't trying to, like, you know, obviously, like, just run into him and be like, oh, what a coincidence. Like, it seemed like she really did at first, but now she's, like, making sure everything lines up now. Because, you know, she believes in fate. So, yeah, like, I'm interested to see, like, how this will play out. Because I know, like, towards the ending of this game, we eventually will make a choice and we'll be like, alright, so do we choose to, like, stick with Grace or do we go with Anna? I think, but yeah. Like, there's so much war in this, and I think that's what I love about this. Anyway, with that said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this. In the top right corner of your screen, there will be an annotation to the next part once it becomes available. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.